Gaza came up, and I said, gotta be good to Gaza. Those people are suffering. We got to be good to Gaza. We're going to take care of that. There's a very big need for medicine, food and medicine, and we're taking care of it.
In terms of like opening up more access points, or
very hard.
pushing the Israelis
We are
to open up more access
very
points?
hard to get food and medicine into Gaza.
How did the Prime Minister respond to that?
Well,
Mr. President, thank you for what you've been doing in regarding the negotiations in Palestine and Gaza with Israel. I'm saying that because according to this video and what you said in the interview, you're communicating, number one, that the leadership of Israel is willing to allow food and to allow aid into Gaza. Well, it should be for all of Palestine, honestly. And if that is correct, that's good work. The second thing is, and I'm asking this with respect, why wasn't it on day one that you did this? You did communicate that on day one you would have this total war ended. That didn't happen. There was no negotiations for that. So what's left, sir, is why wasn't it on day one that you weren't saying, hey, let's get food, let's get aid, let's get guaranteed protection of the shipments of going in, because those are human beings and there is a human rights issue. And I mean, over 40,000 people have been killed. That should have been unacceptable to begin with. Now, number three is you used the word, when the reporter asked you and said, hey, how did the leadership of Israel, Netanyahu, take this? Your words said they took it well. Now, I'm quoting that. The reason why I'm wondering about this is because I've noticed that that's a term that you use very liberally, Mr. President, in your previous presidency, between, and in this presidency. I'm honestly not convinced as a United States citizen, as a voter, and it doesn't make a difference whether I voted for you or I voted for Vice President Harris. It matters that I am someone who does vote. Why is it that they took it well? Because if this was a completed deal, I mean, you talk about the art of negotiation, and I am being skeptical and critical. Absolutely, you're thinking correctly, Mr. President. Why wasn't this already done? Because this is more important, that children and people get the food and aid that they need, regardless of the organization. That these people should have been guaranteed protection, and since the United States seems to be respected by Netanyahu, this should have been done a long time ago, just for that reason alone, sir. So that's why I'm being so critical about this. Why is it that if you have such a great working relationship with Netanyahu and Israel, that you have not been able to close this to protect the people in Palestine and Gaza and get Israel to respect territories? And that they're guaranteeing, because they have such a great relationship with you, sir, they are guaranteeing that it is safe for you, for anyone who's bringing in food and aid into Gaza and Palestine.